Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a warm welcome to our show on Cloud-9 with Dr. Haleema Sadia, Season 3. I extend a warm welcome to all of you present here and the people around the globe, those who are watching on our live show. Today, we have an extraordinary personality who blends beautifully with science, sustainability, beauty with brain, and entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the only and one, Ambassador Dr. Smily Mukta Ghosal. And I extend from the bottom of my heart a very, very warm welcome to our distinguished guest for this morning and evening. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. May I request our distinguished guest to kindly give us her appearance on the stage. Dr. Smily Mukta Ghosal. A warm welcome, ma'am. Thank you very much for being with us here. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Haleema. I'm so honored. I'm so privileged to be on your platform to meet all your audience. And let's make a mind-blowing show here with one and only my dearest Haleema from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But let me have the privilege of introducing Ambassador Dr. Smily Mukta Ghosal, an Indo-American plant biologist, environmentalist, global motivational speaker, and a transformational coach based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Smily Mukta is a visionary founder of One Natural Beauty Organic Skin and Hair Products, a brand dedicated to eco-friendly, sustainable, and natural beauty solutions. Through her work, she promotes the philosophy that nature provides abundant healing and that living in harmony with nature is the key to true well-being. With more than a decade of experience as a corporate trainer, she has expanded her impact globally as a mentor, leadership trainer, pageantry coach, personality groomer, and youth advocate. Her powerful message of green living, self-empowerment, and gratitude provides to inspire thousands across communities and platforms worldwide. Wow, wow. Known for her inspiring personal motto, from no one to global luminaire, gratitude with attitude. She encourages individuals, especially women, to embrace their identity, live fearlessly, and lead life rooted in purpose and sustainability. Her journey reflects resilience, leadership, and a commitment to making the world greener and more compassionate. So today, we are truly privileged to learn from her wisdom, experience, and inspiring story. Please join me in giving a warm virtual welcome to our esteemed guest, Ambassador Dr. Smily Mukta Ghosal. Welcome to the show, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Oh dear, thank you. It was a mind-blowing introduction, which was not needed at all. I think so. It's not important who I am. It's important at the end of the show how impactful it was. That would have been my introduction.
Yeah, and certainly, inshallah, we are going to make an impact and it's going to be a memorable show for our audience. Before we go into the details of your work, I just wanted to know that who is Smily Mukta as a person?
I can only tell one thing. Self-made, self-inspired, self-motivated, Ayurvedic expert, and a passion for making her own skin and hair care products have been deeply rooted from my childhood as well from my I was born and then born and brought up in India, and that is also from the capital of India, that is New Delhi. As a
Oh,
plant
oh,
biologist.
you are also from New Delhi. We can say we can do same pinch.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I told you.
Hmm.
God always plans things. And like-minded leadership quality always catches up.
Thank you very much. And UAE is going to welcome you with open hearts and open arms. Our company, that is EduFam Training Services, and under that company, we run EduFam International Academy, is a UAE-based company. And we develop the personality of the corporates and individuals and the educational leaders, and we serve as a sustainable advocate. So thank you very much for joining, and let me start directly from your work, because I believe action speaks louder than words. So what you are doing exactly is going to be in the focus. So my first question to you is that you are a founder of the green beauty brand, One Natural Beauty. Am I right? The name is correct, One Natural Beauty? Okay.
Number one, natural beauty. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So what inspired you to start a natural skin and hair care line based on sustainability and nature? What is the inspiration behind this?
Like I said, as a plant biologist, right from my childhood, inspired by Ayurvedic, heritage, that's the key power of India. Everything is blend. And I still remember my grandma, she was an Ayurvedic expert as well. And she used to tell me that blend this, blend that. So I have been growing up with that. And on top of that, I have been a plant biologist. So whenever I used to come back from my, research and on my whatever, from my classes and all, I used to straight away go to the kitchen. And my mom will always used to say, huh? Is she in the kitchen? Is she cooking something? So my grandma always used to support me and say, oh no, hold on. She's coming out with something. And then I used to come out probably a face mask or something for the hair and something for, body. Because, as a plant biologist, this, the benefits of every plant have been deeply, deeply, deeply known to me. And I always used to see, whenever we used to do the research over there, and then while I was just heading back home, I think, oh, this is a petal. What can I make out of? Oh, this is the benefit of that. Okay, if this has this capacity, okay, let me go. So this was the passion in me. And I still remember
Wow.
my grandma.
Yeah, greatly inspired. You mentioned that you are a plant biologist and
Yes,
environmentalist. So how do you
yes.
combine science with like traditional nature? How do you combine both science and traditional nature?
Well, like I mentioned, that nature has everything in abundance. And in Ayurveda, we always say there is always a solution to every problem. But nowadays, in this materialistic world, all these blended products and stuff, they are just being ruining our skin and our hair. I accepted so many challenges you won't believe in my life. In my life, people
One
used to
one thing I must compliment you, that your hair is really very beautiful. I believe it is a natural hair, and I really envy to that, because in UAE our hair is the first thing that is being damaged because of the that salty water. It is
Yeah,
the water is from ocean, so we do lots of care, and I'm going to come back to you for the hair care at the end of the show, or maybe after the show.
sure. All
Yeah.
yours. Smiley is all yours. And if you are coming in Dallas, or if I'm flying to your upcoming event, then you all have possibility of try my products, because I will be making them fresh with whatever the ingredients in hand in the kitchen over there.
Wow, wow, that's lovely. So you always advocate for like going green and being sustainable life. So do you really believe that it is so
Yes,
important for the people today to shift from synthetic life to the natural life? Why?
absolutely.
Why do you believe so?
Because, like I mentioned, nature has given everything in abundance. And we see in Ayurveda that, all those herbal practices, they are coming in place. People, they stay live healthy if you follow and take natural spices, natural ingredients right there in your kitchen. Why you are damaging your skin and hair and all those, God knows, blah, blah, blah. All my clients, they always used to say that, hey, Smiley, we need to think twice before we have to head on to any show. But for you, you just step up in 5 to 10 minutes and you are ready, because I don't depend on outside product, because if your skin is healthy, you are taking good care of your skin, it will be naturally glowing, and that gives you the confidence. The
Very
most
true,
important.
very true. Very true. Thank you very much. And the people, they don't have time for anything. They say that they care for themselves, but this is a fact. When they use synthetic things, they are not caring for themselves because they want just instant things. You are 100% right. As I remember, you mentioned that you started your company in 2013, and before that, you have spent a decade into the corporate training. So, how your
Yeah.
corporate training has helped you to be an entrepreneur? Because there are many trainers who are attached with us and who always watch our programs. They will be happy to know that from a corporate trainer, you become an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur. So, how this experience of corporate training has helped you in this journey?
Well, I always carry 3 P's in my life: passion, positivity, perseverance. No matter who you are, that if you carry with you all the time, no matter what passion you have. I have been in corporate life. That's okay. I have been out of my country for more than 20 years. And before coming to Dallas, I was in Shenzhen, in one of the, hybrid city and migrant city of China. And I have been with all the multinational, all the corporates as a corporate business trainer. And I've been featured in Shenzhen Daily newspaper as well as the lead corporate trainer and all. Now, that passion was with me. I want to do something. My skin and hair care products. When can I stop? You know, that fire in you. It's
Yes.
not that 9 to 6 kind of a job. Always I encourage for my master classes for startup entrepreneurs a little tip which might help any of your audience.
Wow,
That
that's really great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Smiley, there are so much to talk about, so that's why we are just doing the things quickly because you are wearing so many hats. Now, from the hat of corporate trainer, let us move to the Green Queen. So, you are known as a Green Queen and a global influencer for sustainability. What does this title mean to your personality? The, the
well,
Green
I think go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's what, yeah, Nick, how your Green Beauty title. This is really a great title and a very unique title. Although the beauty queens, maybe a few of them, or maybe a very little number of them, are concerned about the sustainability or the green environment or this world go green. But you are the one who is considered as Green Beauty. So how it has added to your personality and how you have taken up is as a mission of your life.
Well, like I mentioned, I have been growing myself, loving nature, be in nature. So I stood myself as a role model. During my, research time, I used to sit under the tree. I always repeat this story everywhere. You might have heard every time. Why Smiley always keeps on telling? Because this is an inspirational talk or a touch for every entrepreneurs who would love to join. That means I used to sit under the tree and think, oh God, one day can I be in some newspaper or magazine, not as a model or a politician, but someone who would be read. You know that fire in you? Today, with the blink of my eye, when I see myself, this is my smaller version of my studio. You could see all the magazines behind and all.
Wow,
And
wow.
this was my, the take which our PM Modi have mentioned me in Hindi, Bharat Ki Shan. I do not know whether it is, visible or not. So,
Wow, wow,
mm,
wow. Bharat Ki Shan. Yes, wonderful. So
yes.
Bharat Ki Shan, you have started global green revolution campaign. And your global green revolution campaign aims to inspire millions of young people. Can you tell us more about this initiative and its impact on the people in the world?
Yeah, of course. And I everywhere I go, I stand as myself as a role model. I say carry sustainability. It starts from your childhood and right from home. And nowadays, my first Eco Warrior book has released, and I'm trying to put that out in every educational institutes and for childhood education, that sustainability practice take things from the nature and you will love to live healthy. Why can't I stand myself as a role model? Because I believe before trashing anything, I always think, hey, what can I do with this? We eat oranges, we throw the orange peel. We eat banana, we throw the banana. But have you ever thought what absolutely potentiality and potency of those peels have? No one ever think. My vitamin C serum is made out of orange peels and rose water. Simple remedy. But we don't
Wow.
think. So why can't I stand myself as a role model? So everywhere when I go, in any community events or anywhere, I always think that, every time I just don't wear my crown, I give a responsibility to my crown. It's a kind of responsibility with beauty, with purpose. That is my first crown won in Dallas. And that was where my journey, started. And people used to come, hey, Smiley, you talk too much. You put a lot of makeup on your face. Your hair may not be. I said, okay, I accept the challenge. They used to come and pull my cheek, pull my hair just to see whether it's real or not, whether she has a lot of on her face or not. And then all those people are all my clients today. And
Wow.
that
Wonderful. No,
that
thank
is
you.
a role
Thank you.
model.
Yeah.
Stand yourself as a role model.
Yeah. And
You
you
have to be.
mentioned about, you mentioned about oranges, banana and banana peels and orange peels. I always say the same thing, that the people actually, they don't have time to have mindful eating. So, while eating, they are scrolling the reels, and they're scrolling the shorts in most of the cases. And if you are not eating mindfully, naturally, it's not going to give you any benefit. So the nutrients value will not be added to your personality, to your whole body. So that's what it is very important. First, we have to understand what we are eating, what we are digesting, and how it is going to benefit us. Okay, so now coming
Absolutely.
from the business to the motivational speaker and mentor, you are a leadership trainer as well. So, how do you use these three platforms? Motivational speaker, mentor, and leadership trainer, how you use these platforms to empower women and children, especially.
Like I mentioned, standing myself, what I have experienced today in my entire life. Like I mentioned, I'm self made. No one is there. I don't have a big team. I'm a straight shooter and a fight finder. When people, see me, they say, hey, Smiley, do you really get time? When do you have time for yourself? I said, time management. Go and check one of my master class. You will be able to understand, because for me, dollar is not important. You know what is my best currency? My currency is I count time. Time is my precious currency. If you
Very
can
true.
manage, you can do anything. So leadership skill is number one, what you believe in yourself. Not leadership nowadays, it's the other way around. Now you are also in the same way, same profession, same, leading and being a leader. So you understand the leadership doesn't mean just to give command. For me, leadership is to uplift others, give space for others. And I open my window for others, for connectivity, for global visibility, whosoever wants to be in my journey. Come on, come on, come on board. Don't think twice. And that is missing out of the world. And that's the reason I love you. You bring me up, and I would love to carry each one of you on your journey. Why
That's
not?
so empathetic. Empathetic. That's what empathy is. And that's what the world is lacking in today's world. Everybody wants to do for themselves. Me,
Oh,
me, 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 and then me go into grave. There
yeah,
is, yes,
yeah,
and that is the end. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And there, this year is my International Women's Day. I know the topic, the theme is there, but for me, the theme is be a woman for a woman. And I will, I'm confident if I throw this in the crowd, I will get 1% liking, because this is not the women's thought. They always have ego, hatred, compare, compete. She's doing that, she's doing that. How can I trip over her? This and that, blah, 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 blah. But not Smiley. I
Very
love
true.
to carry
Very true.
each one.
Thank you. Thank you for being such a like helpful person and compassionate person. So I can see behind you there are hundreds of awards. Out of these hundreds of awards, can you please tell us that which one is the most meaningful for you and very close to your heart? Which award?
Very close to my heart is when I get platform to amplify my voice. That goes as an accomplishment over and above what you could see on my studio. Yes, I'm being blessed on New York's Weekly, on Billboard. Times Square, as well as, Voyage Dallas magazine, which is the lead magazine, NTV Houston, which is a lead, media channel over here, and so on. And I've been as a world record holder, I think counting over 1,500 accolades across the globe
Wow.
and all. And I'm face of Nigeria, and people love to get connect with me, and advisory board member of various university, chamber of commerce, and I love to do community service as well. So I do, domestic violence counseling, volunteering, no matter what. Whenever I get time, I would love to empower and amplify my voice every platform globally, virtually, in person, or of course, try to be the best neighbor here in Dallas, which is missing out of the world. Why not? Go
Thank
and
you.
extend.
Thank you, Smiley. Thank you very much. And when you were talking about Times Square, I have been there because I visited USA and in a few cities like New York, Washington, then Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Chicago, and all those places we went. So when I visited Times Square, the one thing that came to my mind was that one day I have to come over here and I have to deliver my motivational speech, and that dream is still in my mind and it has not come true. Maybe sometime later Smiley is going to help me to bring my dream into reality. Thank you very much for mentioning that. It has reminded me of my dream, and you are so lucky that you have been awarded with so much recognitions, and still you are so humble and so simple. I really like this aspect of your personality. Okay,
Oh,
now
thank
we
you,
have
thank
come to
you.
the end of our this interview session. Only two questions are left. So let me come to the second last question. As someone advocating environmental awareness globally, what are the three simple habits every family should adopt to live greener life?
Number one, think sustainable and respect sustainability. You will turn to sustainable. Think before. Love nature. Have you ever done that? We all love to go into the nature, take a good walk, take good pictures. When you need to impress the world, to impress the social media, you look for nature, right? Am I right? Have you ever thought going back to the nature and thanking? Have you ever gone and hugged a tree? Never ever. Do that first. Remember, what you do, it comes back. Why we are all under turmoil? I mean, the entire world, globally, we are under turmoil. COVID has taught us many things. People went back to nature, right? Right?
Yes, yes. And during COVID time, we can hear even the birds churning that was lost
Yes,
somewhere. Yes.
yes, yes. And people were more healthier during that time versus now. They're all back into materialistic ego, hatred, violence, putting things on top of each other. Where are we heading? We are heading on high technology. We are moving with a higher speed. And that's what my new project is coming.
Wow, wow. So my last question is, what is your long-term vision for sustainability, for Go Green, for leadership, for Beauty with Brain, for everything? What is your long-term vision?
My long term vision is it is not important who Smiley is, how many accolades she has, how many sessions she has given, how many lives she has transformed. My long term, humble dream is that to leave a legacy behind. No matter how far I go, remain proud to be an Indian. Number two is that to bring everyone in my journey, carry gratitude, humble, and love for nature. Not only that, I love animals. And I have a golden retriever. He's jumping around. Sometimes every time he becomes a guest of honor of every shows. So, that is, what it is. So, he keeps on, jumping around. So these are some of my values, which I keep in life to move ahead. That you have come alone to the world. You have to leave everything. You can't take. But what you can leave behind and take with you is your legacy. So create, be real, be authentic. No, Wonder we are moving to the AI world. But remaining real who you are. Don't rush to impress the world. No one is coming to pay your bill. But when you are real to yourself, when you look into the mirror, you should think, I love myself. Never ever doubt you are being worked. Carry these. And these are some of my basics in life which I need to carry wherever I go. And over and above, respect for my parents, always there. Because without them, I would have not been there. Over and above God. So I carry their blessings all the time in my journey. That whatever I am here today is just because of them. And my goodwillness, good work, being real and within my own capacity, dear. I tell you, I'm not here to impress anyone. Believe me, I'm not here to tell anyone who I am. My brand is not multi-billion dollar. I am not a multi-millionaire. I do not have million of followers, but I follow myself. I'm ready to dominate the globe, to transform millions. My vision is no less than millionaire. So chase your dream, walk with purpose, have positivity and smile on your face. Blessings will come in abundance, in return, doubling, and you will see you shine, you soar high, remaining happy and being peaceful.
Wow, 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 beautiful. Thank you very much, Dr. Smiley Muktaji. I follow myself. That was really a punchline. I may not have the millions of followers, I may not have the millions in my bank, I may not have the millions of things, materialistic things, but I follow myself and I am happy that I am able to recognize myself, my capabilities, and I want to reach out to the million people to support them and help them. May God bless you always. Thank you very much for being on this show on Cloud-9 with Dr. Haleema Sadia. And we are very much grateful to your precious time. God bless you. Thank you very much. And always be in touch. Take care. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Are there any questions or something? Anyone